Okay. Should be going.
So,
We are ready.
Yaṅ-anta Prakriyā, and they call it intensives. Vishnu Janadhyeka Sarveshwarat Yaṅ Paunah Punyati Shayayo. You have memorized till where? The sutras. You have memorized.
I'm working on the Yaṅ-anta and the Chakrapanis now.
Okay. So Yaṅ is applied after a dhatu that begins with the Vishnu Jana and has only one Sarveshwara. Vishnu Jana Adi Eka Sarveshwarat. In the sense of Paunaha Punya, that is repetition, and Atishaya, so intensity.
So this means that it's only applicable for these Vishnu Janadhyeka Sarveshwara dhatus.
Yes.
Does that mean the Chakrapanis are used for something else, or?
Chakrapani is.
Because
there will be a mention also if there are exceptions introduced.
I see.
Yeah. So, for example, they are taking bhu dhatu as an example in the sense of punaha punar bhavati or atishayana bhavati.
Yeah.
The English rendition, I don't think they go quite good. He's very.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is his?
Yeah,
So,
it's a little funny.
So, then Narasya Govindo Yangi, Vishnu Rahita Ramantasya Tutri Vikramaha. The Nara takes Govinda when Yaṅ follows, because so Yaṅ is there, so that's a Paranimita too for reduplication. Dhatu Diruchanamadhokshira Sannam Yangshu. So we reduplicate, and when Nara is there, so it takes Govinda. But if it is devoid of a Vishnu, which is an Agama, and ends in a Rama, then it takes Trivikrama. So, for example, Bhu Yukt Yaṅ, Netya Sarveshwarayo, and so many things. Dhatur Diruchana Madhokshira Sanam Yangshu. Ishasya Govinda Vishnu Brahmasarish, of course, is there. And so, reduplication, Harikhatikasya Harikamlam Harikoshasya Harigudana. Then this 826. Narasya
Govinda.
Narasya Govinda Yangi.
Yeah, Narasya Govinda Yangi.
Vishnu Rahita Ramantasya Tatrivikramaha. So Bobhuya, so Bhusanantadya Dhatavaha and Bobhuya Yuktate. So because Yaṅ is Na It, so Atma Padani Nitascha. And those Atma Pada declensions. Shav Krishna Dhatuke Aramahara Ayora Vishnu Padante Bobhuyate. And when Karmani Yak Aramahara Ramadhatuke Bobhuyate. Yeah, Bobhuyate.
So this Vishnu Rahita basically means, so our Agama in the Nara is Bharama because we replaced Bharama, right? So that's why we get Govinda.
No, but that is Vishnu is a Adesha. Sorry, Vishnu is an Agama.
Yeah, Agama Vishnu.
But Bha changing to Ba is an Adesha, Virinchi.
So what is our Agama here?
It's nothing. We don't have a Rama here, na? It's just U. So we can't make the Trivikrama of A here.
Oh, I see. So it's only when we have and there is no Vishnu. There's no Agama.
Right.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
For an activity to be done, again, another activity has to take place in the meantime. Otherwise, the continuity of the first action would not be broken and there would be no possibility of repetition. For example, when we say Punaha Punar Namati, he bows down again and again. It is understood that between each instance of bowing down, another activity such such as getting up is done. If no action such as getting up were done, in the meantime, the person would remain bowed down on the ground and there would be no possibility of starting the action of going down again. Yeah. Then bhuyukta yang, this is bhutesha. Same thing, bhuya dhatu puramat sir bhuteshe. Itram dhatu ke. And aram har aram dhatu ke and abo bhu yushta. Ishwara harivitra and shatrasya. The declensions become easy with the because there is no tension of like net here.
Yeah, it seems like with most of these Sananta, Nyanta, Yaṅ-anta, mostly it's quite easy to just recognize what the transformation is in the nada. And then everything is quite straightforward.
Yeah.
So it doesn't need quite as much. Like with the ganas, it's more important to really understand all the changes and things.
Yeah, so
it's mostly exceptions, huh? You're just finding, like, memorizing the sutras for the exceptions so that when some weird thing comes up, you can understand what it is.
Then karmani bhuya yuktata in bhutishte bhav karmana dhatu puramat. Aram haram dhatu ke abo bhui hinastvara. Na shubha rucha granatibhyo yang. Yang is not applied after shubha. Shubha diptau shobharthe. Rucha and greed dhatus. So yang is not applied after these dhatus. So we just get muhu shobhate. We add this muhu particle like kriya vishesha.
Yeah.
Kriya vishesha in verbs. Atishayena shobhate.
Shines brightly.
So we don't have any Yaṅ-anta form for this. Then sutri, suchi, sutri, mutri, ati, arti, asha, urnotibhyascha yang. Yang is also applied after the following dhatus.
So these are exceptions because they're dvi sarveshvara.
Or they're not beginning with Vishnu.
Or they don't have a Vishnu jana.
So sucha paishunya, sutra avamochane, mutra prasravane. Oh, actually, this is in Hindi also. Huh? Mutra. This is Sanskrit word. Mutra prasravane. Atagatau, rigatau prapane, cha, rigatau, ashabhojane, and urnum achadane. So we apply it here also. Suchi sutri mutri ati arti asha urnotibhyascha yang. Sucha yukta yang. Aram hara ram dhatu ke. The Rachanamrita duplication, Narasya, not Narasya Vamana hai, Narasya Govinda Yangi. So Suchya. Shap, Aramhara, Ayara, Vishnu Badante. So Suchyate. Ashbhojane, Ashyukta Yang. Then reduplication. So Sarveshvara Ditve tu Satsangadi Navadara Varjasya Anya Bhagasya. And then the next one. Samyangostu tat sambandhinaha sarveshvarasya cha.
Samyangostu tat sambandhinaha sarveshvarasya cha.
Yeah, so we reduplicate shya. Shya. And then Naravishnu Jananamadi Shishyati. And then here we apply this Vishnu Rahita. Vishnu Rahita Ramantasya Tutri Vikrama. Narasya Govinda Yangi, Vishnu Rahita Ramantasya Tutri Vikrama. So there is no Vishnu here. There is no insertion in Nara.
Yeah.
And it is a Ramanta. So we make it Trivikrama here. So Ashashya. Yuktate Shap Ramahara Ram dhatu ke, and Ashashyati. Ashashyati. Ashum Vyaptau. Ashum. So Vishnu Janath Saram Yasya Haro Rama dhatu ke. After Vishnu Jana, Ya Rama along with a Rama is related when a Ram dhatu follows. I was teaching this one just now. And one devotee was asking that Prabhuji, why a Rama is mentioned separately when it has already been said here?
Oh boy. All the way to the Yaṅ-anta Prakriyā. I'm teaching these guys, we're still in the Sandhi Prakarana from this doing the Madhyama version, and I'm really making sure that they get these basic things very clear so that they don't suffer,
And I was like, what, Prabhu? Don't say like that.
Yeah, Rama, Arna Swarupe Rama. What is Rama?
I mean, we have been studying this way, right? Since till here. Yeah. What happened now?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, Prabhu, sorry. So
that's good. Maybe it was just a slip right then, Sometimes it happens that you just forget, it, but somehow you forget in the moment.
I started worrying. I mean, this is something basic.
Yeah. It's like, are you just nodding your head this whole time? 500, 600 sutras in? Are you just saying, yes, I know, Prabhu? Yeah.
So after Vishnu Jana, Sa Arama Yasya. Ya Rama along with Arama gets deleted when a Ram dhatu follows. Kyasya tuva. But after Vishnu Jana, I'm just thinking whether I should do Nam dhatus with them or not. I'm like, I don't know.
How many sutras does Matsyavatar bring from that section?
Like
probably not so many, huh?
We are here 593 and so 5 till 594. This is Yaṅ-anta. Then Chakrapani.
Where does he start the Yaṅ-anta? How many sutras does he give?
I mean, we studied around from 582, no, 582.
Oh, so almost all of them, because there's only about 20.
Yeah, we did it like.
And the Chakrapani goes from 595 until, I think it was just there, huh? There.
Yeah, till 598.
So only 4 sutras for the Chakrapani. And then how much for the Namadhatu?
20 sutras.
599 to 619 or so?
618.
618. Not so bad.
Yeah, we can do that.
They're just rare, huh?
Yeah, very rare.
You don't see them so much.
I guess. That's why I'm thinking. Because we have already stressed a bit, that one. We were supposed to end in December and this is March.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking from that point of view also. So, yeah, let's see. Kaise tuva? After Vishnu Jana, the year of Kyan and Kyan. So these are both Nam dhatus. Yeah. Is only optionally related when a Ram dhatu follows. So, Sucha Yukta Yaṅ, Paramahara Ram dhatu ke, reduplication, Narasya Govinda Yangi, so Sucha Yukta te, Yak. And so we delete this year here. So Sucha, we have Cha Rama, which is Vishnu Janath. So Vishnu Janath Sa Ram Yasya, Haro, Ram dhatu ke.
Yeah.
So along with a Rama, this year is deleted because another Ram is Ram dhatu is following.
Yeah.
We get so Suchyate. So Suchyate. Yeah, same here. Sucha yukta yang, so sucha yukta ta dhatu kurma sarvate shetram dhatu ke. And again we delete this here. Yeah. Vishnu Janat Sarama Yasya Haro. Sarama Yasya Haro. Rama dhatu ke. And asosu chishta. Asosu chishta. Then adhokshaja so suchya yukta a and aneka sarveshwara kasabhyam amadhokshaji. Then we delete this. Yeah, so suchya yukta. We can delete here before, after, now, whatever. We can do it. So they are bringing kri before. Kri after. Means personally, I would like to remove here first.
Yeah.
And then bring kri. They do it this way always. I don't prefer this.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a little strange.
so we can delete here first, and then so sucham, then ama kri first yona prajante, and then so sucham chakri.
Yeah, because there's a Ramadhataka there, so we should delete yeah right off from the beginning.
And means antaranga bahiranga or antaranga also looks good.
Yeah.
You know, moving in that direction.
And it doesn't stop it anyway, because you still have an Ekasarveshwara Kasipyam Amadokshaje.
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
So sutam is chakri. Uno yuktiyam. They are making it Trivikrama.
What is this? Oh, yeah.
Again.
Vamanasya Trivikramaha Krishnadatiketaraya Pratyay. Is that happening?
Right.
Yeah. Because it's other than a Krishnadataka and it's a Ya Pratyaya.
Yeah. And then reduplication. So nu is reduplicated. Navadara Varjasya. So ra is not included.
Yeah.
And then Narasya Govinda Yangi. So we get Urno Nuya. Dante Shab. So Urno Nuyate. But yeah, then Bhuji Yukta Yang. Reduplication Hari Khadgasya Hari Kamalam. Narasya Govinda Yangi Bo Bhujya. Then Bal Kalkita. It. Then deletion of year. By Vishnu Janath, Sarama Yasya Haro, Ramadhatuke. And after deleting year, no Govinda is done. Antaharina Govinda Vishnendra. Bobhujita. Bobhujita. Same with Bhiddhatu, Bebhidita. So Bebhidya Yuktata, it, and Vishnu Janath Sarama Yasya Haro Krishna Ramadhatuke, and then Antahara, so Bebhidita. But if we have Dhatu like Irsh Yuktata, it, here we don't have Saram, it's just here. So we can't delete it. So Irshita. Irshita. Gatyarthat Yang Kautilya Eva. Yang is only applied after dhatus that have the meaning of Gati when the sense is Kautilya. So for example, At dhatu, At Yukta Yang, in the sense of Kautilya, like him Kutila
That
Matati.
always means it doesn't mean he goes again and again or he goes intensely. It means he
Yeah, it's a
goes
different
seriously.
meaning here.
Yeah.
So,
So if we wanted to say like going intensely or going quickly, then we would say shigram, like
right.
shigram gacchati. But if we use
Shigram.
young, then we mean crookedly. He goes
Hmm.
like winding.
Hmm.
That's an interesting rule to understand.
Yeah, so at yukta young and here sun young was that sambandhina savishwar such as applied and tya is reduplicated. Then Narvishnu Janana Adi Shishyati and then yeah and Vishnu Rahita Raman Tasya Tu Trivikramaha is done. Atatya Yuktate Shat Ramahara Ayero Vishnu Vedante and Atatyate. Atatyate. Yes. Hmm. Okay, we can continue tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Why Brisham Atati? Let us do Atatyate. Atati. I mean, why move intensely or fast?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing sandhis, huh? With
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing
with
okay.
they're doing okay.
Yeah. It takes some time to pick it up and I have to adjust a little bit because, people have lives and they can't study as fast as I studied, but it's nice for me to go over it and I can take my time because it's like our thing. There's no stop date. So
Hmm.
I can really take time and just make sure that they get it. And we just go through Bhagavad Gita shlokas and I make sure that they're picking things up and, they're able to recognize the sutras before we really move forward. And right now I'm just making sure that they memorize nicely because we've done about 100 of the sutras memorization, but it's like there are hangups in the start and they don't take it too seriously or get the sutras right. So now I'm being a little bit forward about making sure that they're really memorizing the sutras properly and not
Hmm.
like missing words in the sutras and that kind of a thing because it'll help so much on the back end.
Hmm.
But the first 2 weeks, because they study a lot, so both of them did 40 sutras each in the first 2 weeks. So first 2 weeks was 80 sutras, and then now in Vishnu Jana Sandhi they've done 20, and now I've just said we're not going to memorize more for now. Let's make sure all of that's good. I just want to set them with a good foundation before we really start to charge forward and
Yeah.
see what pace they can keep. But it's good because they both want to do 5 days a week. So, I don't have to worry about that. People saying they want to do it and then not being committed because they're definitely both committed. So it's overall it's good. And one of them knows in a general way the bhaktis very well, so he's able to recognize stuff and then the other one will pick up from him and so that's
Hmm.
good too. And they both like the Shastra a lot, so they'll study. There's
Yeah.
some carryover. Yeah, so
Sure.
it's nice.
Jai Jiva Goswami.
Yeah, Jiva Goswami. Yeah.
Okay. Hare Krishna. See you.